Welcome to Good Friday and the seven last sayings. I'm your host, Pastor Vernon Hubbard from Connecting Fellowship Church in Houston, Texas. Over the next few hours, against the backdrop of Jewish history, we focus on the final hours of Jesus, the only begotten Son of God, as he hangs on a chunk of tree on a hill called Calvary. The last few hours of his life have been intense. Jesus has been betrayed, arrested, tortured, tried, and convicted. And now an innocent man is dying a cruel and grueling death, not because of sins he's committed, but he's carrying the weight and sins of the entire world because of the handicaps of humanity. Good Friday, a day that will live in infamy, the day in which God demonstrates his love for you and for me. On the cross, as Jesus pays the price of mankind's sin, past, present, and future, Jesus never stops loving us. So listen to his words. Reflect on his final sayings and respond to his great invitation. I invite you to join in with me and seven very special guests as we present to you the seven last utterances of Jesus as he hung from a chunk of tree on Calvary. I present to you the seven last sayings.
While on the cross, it was at this time, evening has come. It was getting dark. Everybody was getting antsy around the cross. Jesus was looking down at everyone around him. He looked far ahead and he saw a city from the hill from where he was hanging from. On this day, at this hour, in John chapter 19 and verse 30, when Jesus therefore had received the vinegar, the bitterness, he said to Telestai, "It is finished." To Telestai, it is finished. Have you ever had an assignment from your job and they had a demand that you would complete it? Jesus was here on assignment from our Father. Because so many came before him, they could not complete the assignment that was given unto them. But Jesus took it upon himself to don this flesh and came as a babe wrapped in swaddling clothes. He was laid in a manger, but yet he became one of God's choice weapons. People of God, I just want you to understand, Jesus has accomplished what he was sent to do. He sent the sacrifices that he made on the cross. Because of Jesus' suffering, what he endured on the cross, all the sins are going to be erased. The power of sin, the penalty of sin, and the possession of sin is going to be eradicated. A shout of victory, a God-centered cry, a believing appropriation. Those three words are very powerful words. Let there be. You see, my brothers and sisters, when he say, let there be is a declaration, is confirming the word that's coming out of the mouth of God. It's a culmination that would manifest in three words of confirmation. From the storm, he rose from a deep sleep while he was at the bottom of the boat. And the disciples was in array. They was upset. They was scared. They was fearful. They woke him up. And Jesus arose and he came to the top portion of the boat. And he spoke to the winds and he said three words, peace, be still. Then he was at a homegoing for a dear friend of his. When he was walking into the atmosphere, the whole room changed. The atmosphere changed. A shift changed when he walked in the doors. Those people who were stressing and they was grieving, those ones who was mad at Jesus because they felt as though that he came too late. They was grieving because of the loss of their brother. And Jesus himself used 3 words. He spoke and said, Lazarus, come forth. Jesus told a man that was sick with leprosy. He told the man that was sick with leprosy, he told him 3 words, be thou clean. You know, people of God, let me let you know on a little secret. Jesus is at a point in time when he was given the bitterness of the world through a sponge with vinegar. Jesus was at the cross. And when he looked down, he laid his head in the locks of his shoulders. And in my conclusion, I just want to let you know that his purpose here on earth has been fulfilled. It is finished. It's completed. His work is done. How about you? Have you completed anything? Jesus did it for us. It's time that we gain and establish a relationship with him. May God keep you. May God bless you.
It is our prayer that you were encouraged, inspired, and transformed by God's great love for you. Surely, this man was the Son of God. Thank you.